Welcome to another video of Blues Unscripted. Today I want to talk about Captain America, which is Christian Pulisic. And what's next for him? Where is he going to end up? There might even be a tendency he might end up in MLS. You never know. But with Messi and Busquets and what's his name, Suarez going to Inter Miami, who knows? Pulisic might end up there. It's the American dream. But let's talk about Pulisic. So Pulisic right now, I'm hearing that Newcastle they were so interested in buying Pulisic last summer, or even in the January window. But now Chelsea offered Pulisic to Newcastle, and Newcastle said no, they don't want him anymore. They're not interested in buying him this summer. And I'm beginning to question, like, why? What's going on? But let's see. Pulisic, if you look at him, he has really, injury did not help him at all. And he has really gone down the pecking order at Chelsea. Under Tuchel, he wasn't used that much, but under Lampard gave him the number 10 jersey. And you guys know how critical the number 10 jersey is. Messi wore it, Neymar wore it, and if you are wearing the number 10 jersey on a team, you're a very, very important player. But Pulisic has been injured most of the time at Chelsea, and whenever he's not injured, he comes in, he gives us this underwhelming performance. Now listen to this. He was ranked among all the squad members, all the squad in Chelsea this season. He was ranked 20th in the squad for minutes played across all competition. Across all competition. So look at this. So João Felix, that came in January, actually had more minutes than Christian Pulisic. Eduardo Mendy, that was injured, had more minutes than Christian Pulisic. So injury has really, really hampered his whole this season, his career at Chelsea. During the pandemic, I believe the 2020-2021 season, he was a superstar. He played his heart out. He did well. But when the injury struck and he decided to come, after the injury, he was not the same. And in April, when we played Wolverhampton Wanderers, the away fans were playing Wolverhampton and Wanderers away. So Chelsea fans were abusing him. They were abusing him. Because this was a woeful season, but they were blaming him and abusing him, saying, "Hey, you're one of the reasons why we're not doing well. You're one of the reasons why you're not doing well." And another reason why he's not too popular with Chelsea fans is because he released a book in 2022, and in that book, he was criticizing Thomas Tuchel. And Chelsea fans love Thomas Tuchel so much. But Pulisic in his book was criticizing the coach. That also did not go down well with the fans. So with his injuries, his underperformance, and that book, the fans are not really, too fond of him. I'll use the word fond of him right now. So and last summer, to tell you that the Chelsea hierarchy owners, Todd Boehly, Claire Lake, they're also not really fond of him. And you would have thought that, hey, Pulisic is American, right? The owner is American. Maybe him being on our team will appeal to the American fans. But last summer, Claire Lake and Todd Boehly, they actually offered Pulisic as part of a financial package to AC Milan to see if they could buy, you remember Rafael Leao? Because Chelsea was hugely linked to him. So they offered Pulisic as part of the package, to tell you how unpopular he is. But let's get into what I wanted to talk about him today. We're gonna look at it 5 major leagues in the US, and then we would see if anybody wants Pulisic or where he's going to end up in. And then we'll talk about MLS too, because I feel strongly that he might be going to the MLS. So let's talk about England. I already told you guys that Newcastle, they were hugely interested in him, but this time around, they told Chelsea, hey, we don't want him. We don't want to sign him in this window. Let's talk about Germany. Pulisic has already played. He has already played in the German league for Dortmund. So it wouldn't make sense for him to go back to Dortmund, right? No. Bayern Munich right now is being coached by Thomas Tuchel, the same guy he criticized in his book, the same guy that didn't use him during his tenure at Chelsea. So Germany is out of the picture. He can't play for the 2 biggest clubs there. Dortmund he already played for, and Bayern Munich, because of Tuchel, he can't play. Let's talk about Spain. So in Spain right now, Real Madrid, they have other targets. I mean, Jude Bellingham is their number 1 priority, and they're also looking to replace Karim Benzema, right? So Pulisic is not one they will be looking at. Now let's look at Barcelona. So Barcelona, they're having issues because of financial issues. They can't even sign like free agents because of financial issues. So Barcelona is out of the picture. So Pulisic can't go to Barcelona or Real Madrid. So Spain, out of the picture. Germany, out of the picture. Now let's talk about France. What club comes to your mind? PSG. Well, PSG, they're not interested. PSG will not be interested in signing him. Let me put it that way. And the reason is this. Even if they're interested, because of what went on between Ugarte and Chelsea will not want to do any business with PSG. No way. Because Chelsea values Pulisic for like £20 million right now, which is very little. Very, very little. And we know PSG is, they have that money. But they won't come to Chelsea because of what happened recently, a few days ago, about Ugarte and PSG, how PSG came and the same PSG wrote a letter to Sporting complaining about Chelsea's, approach to Ugarte. So there's no way he's going to go to France. Now, the only option that I see that makes sense would be Italy. So Italy right now, maybe he will end up in Milan or Juve or even Napoli, the current champions. We never know. But Italy will be the best place for him to go to right now if he doesn't want to go back to MLS. And the reason is this. The Italian league, they are doing all they can to appeal to the American, public, appeal to the American soccer fan, grow their presence in America. Now, if you have Pulisic playing in one of the big teams, Napoli, Juventus, AC Milan, Inter Milan, what do you think? It's gonna blow because this is Captain America. Americans don't joke with their superstar. He is the LeBron James of soccer in America. So Italy, if he gets on one of those teams, should be fine. And for £20 million, that's still good. Now, what about MLS, the Major League Soccer? Right now, Messi was just unveiled. Well, not unveiled, but Messi just tweeted or said something about him going to Inter Milan and not Barcelona, right? So Messi is going there, and I'm reading Sergio Busquets is going there to Inter Miami as well. And what's his name? Luis Suarez is going there. And you remember these guys, they played together like just recently for Barcelona. So they I think Messi has a hand in all this for the three of them coming together to play. So who knows? MLS is going to be popular. Apple TV, they have the right to broadcast MLS now in the United States. So think about it. Like if Pulisic, if he can't find anywhere to go, if Italy it's not possible, England it's not possible, if France is not possible, What about the MLS? He can even join Inter Miami. I'm pretty sure David Beckham can work something out for him and go there and revive his career. So I'm betting that he ends up in either Italy or he ends up in MLS, which won't be bad because right now American soccer is going places with the signing of Lionel Messi. So everybody's going to be watching, and with Captain America, golden boy of soccer in America, with him joining maybe Inter Miami or another team, that's going to really galvanize the soccer fan base. Anyways, guys, if you made it this far, it means you love what I'm doing. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like this video, share the video, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and just comment below what you think. Do you think Pulisic will end up in the MLS or in Italy or maybe Saudi Arabia, because those guys are throwing cash all over. So I want to hear from you. Go ahead and comment on that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Come on, you Blues.